Welcome back everyone to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. We're heading into the Austrian Grand Prix round 9 of season 7. We're doing a 23 race season and we are almost a third of the way through the season. So let's see if we can have another stunning race like last time when we were in France. Let's hope for a good Austrian Grand Prix today. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that subscribe button down below is pressed. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as the next episode goes live. More F1 2021 My Team content is going on, so please be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let's move on with today's video. Qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix. It's our semi-home Grand Prix here in the Spielberg circuit. The track is overall a good one for us. We've had some successes here in the past, but mainly the main issue is the final two turns, the entry into the pit lane and the final turn to the start-finish straight. Those two are the most difficult parts of the circuit, I believe, and I struggle a lot there. I lose a lot of time. We need to figure something out to make up for that lost time. So let's see what we can do here. I hope that we can have a good session overall. We had a 1 minute or so lap time. I'm not too confident that we can make it into Q3 considering the results from the practice sessions, but we will try. Some of these AI members are probably going to hit a sub 1 minute lap time, so that's going to be a bit problematic for us because I don't think we are close enough to that sub 1 minute mark, but we'll see. You know, never say never. We will keep trying and pushing and seeing how far the car can go. We will take a look at our setup as well. I mean, I did lower the wings a tad bit, 1 tick each on the aerodynamics, so I'm not sure if there's much else I can do to the setup, but other than that, yeah, we are looking good and ready for the session pretty much. Although I am tempted to compromise my qualifying and put on a wet setup so that I can prepare for the race itself, because the race is going to be under wet conditions. So it's 11.8 wings, huh? Interesting. 11.8 wings. Ooh, do I want to sacrifice it? Front pressures are gone. Let's do this. We're gonna put on a dry setup, make our own personal adjustments for now, and we will adjust the setup a little for the wet stint. We'll do that. Anyway, let's go out there. Let's have some fun. A little slow. Let's see. Back of the grid for now. We gotta improve this time quickly, please. We're in deep trouble. Minuscule gain here. Sainz is last, though. Oh my god. Get out of the way, Sainz. What are you doing in my racing line? You're not even on a hot lap. In a very rare fashion, today we are struggling a lot. 10 of the cars were in the 59 seconds, which I have never hit at all. We're last, dead last, behind Nikita Mazepin. We're going to take engine penalties. We're going to stack them up this time. Let's see what we can do from the back of the grid. Let's do a last to first challenge around Austria. Here we go.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve, as it was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. It's a short lap here in Spielberg with just 10 corners, 7 rights and 3 lefts, making up the total distance of 2.6 miles. And expect to see a lot of cars running wide today, especially through the last corner, as the wet conditions make the cars skittish through the downhill sections. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Golden Boy. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Giovinazzi, Leclerc, Michael Schumacher and Norris, Sainz, Tsunoda, Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen, Schwartzman, Joe, Sergio Perez and Aitken, Stroll, Tigtum, Nicholas Latifi and Christian Lundgaard, Ireland, Mazepin, Ocon. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and the Golden Boy. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
It's anyone's game here as we enter race day. Let's take a look at our setup. I do want to make a couple adjustments, raise it a bit, I think. It's not like too wet out here. It's intermediate stint, so everything should be set on the dry setup. I'm gonna reduce the tire pressure in the front. Is it gonna be dry at any point, do you think? It might dry out at the end of the race, but yeah, it's not too much, so we're just gonna lower the pressure a tad bit, not too much. But yeah, without further ado, we can't reduce the fuel load anymore. So it's a one-stop, intermediates to intermediates. We'll check the condition of the weather as we go, so yeah. And it's lights out, and away we go. In a very rainy Austria for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's very wet out here. Oh, a little skittish there. We're up 2 positions. Okay, we can do a dive bomb here. Turn 3 dive bomb.
Caution, the virtual safety car.
Okay, I knew it. The AI crashed. Safety car already.
So the officials are moving to a full safety car. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your
Wow.
delta is negative.
It's already a safety car.
Reduce your pace.
36 laps all around here, and we're already safety carring. Is it a verb? I don't know. We'll make it a verb. We are safety carring. Alright, safety car's in. We're gone. Alright, we're gone. We're gone. Let's go, Raikkonen. I think the rain just got worse. So much rain falling from the sky right now. Here we go. Dive bomb into turn 3. Got Raikkonen. That's what I'm talking about.
That's P10. You've moved up into P10.
Nice. P10. Schwartzman just up ahead.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
We are ever so closely getting to the Aston Martin of Schwartzman. Think we can dive it in here. Come on. Risk it for a chocolate biscuit. 1 position gained again. Alright, let's try and catch Aitken now. So slippery out here.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Come on. Oh, I'm playing Russian roulette with the curves pretty much. Testing my luck here. Come on. We are making some ground right now. I think we can get Aitken here. I think we can get Aitken here. We're in good form. Slipstream. He feels my presence, goes defensive, but I get him here. P8 is mine. We got signs up ahead. Norris on a 5-second time penalty. Wonder for what? We'll see. He's gonna serve it during his pit stop though. Weather report.
Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
I just set the fastest lap, excuse me? How? 1:10.1 is the best. Interesting. I didn't even mean to. Don't tell me there's another fastest lap. Yes, it is. Oh god. 1:10 flat. Oh my god. Okay. Let's relax for a moment. He was a lot closer than I thought. Okay, we gotta run on him. Come on, Sainz. Gonna go around him. Okay. Vehicle condition.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
How did I not touch him throughout that whole process? I'm impressed. That was some clinical driving. Pat myself on the back after this. Okay, George Russell has stolen it. Stolen the fastest lap, but we keep going. Oh my god, again. Oh, around the outside move on Lando Norris. That's what I'm talking about. Good move, good move. Didn't expect that, but we made it work. We made it work. We got, who is it? Schumacher in the lead right now.
Has just set the fastest lap of the race.
Oh, slippery. Those curves are slippery. We gotta be careful. Gotta be extra careful. Leclerc and Giovinazzi going for a move. Thanks, Giovinazzi. He opened the door for us. Okay. Nice. Let's catch up. Let's catch up.
To teammate ahead is 2.7 seconds.
Giovinazzi. Ahead of him is Schumacher. And then I think it's either Verstappen or Perez. And Russell. Let's be patient here. Let's just build it up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So, let's be tactical. Alright, let's tango Giovinazzi. There we go. Move done. We're 4th place now. Alright, Schumacher. Let's go. Together, my friend. Together. Oh, Tsunoda's out of the session. Let's see. Does that trigger anything? Nope. Okay, then. We keep going. We keep going. Hey-oh. 109.2 is the fastest lap so far.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Catching up to our friend Schumi. But Russell and Verstappen seem too far away. We really need a good pit strategy in order to get the undercut, overcut, whatever strategy we'll go for. Rumor has it this wet stint is going to end at some point, so we need to be cautious.
We're expecting you in around 2
Oh,
laps, and we'll
Verstappen.
bring you on the intermediate tyres.
Verstappen's in for a new set of inters. I just realized. Plus, did we get a new voice message from Jeff that we are expected to pit in 2 lap time? Weather report.
We're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
Okay, Schumacher's coming in. Okay, Russell's in the pits too.
Michael in the pits.
Is there going to be a safety car as people decide to pit? I wonder. I know I need to pit, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna put a gamble. We're playing a gamble. Weather report.
We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
5 minutes is very near. That's in about 5 laps time. I think by the end of the session we are gonna move to the dry tires sometime around lap 30. So we're gonna extend the life of the wet tire stint and push on. Max Verstappen just set the fastest lap, I know, but it's bound to happen because those guys are on new softs or new inters. Yeah, rain's pretty much gone right now. It's a couple droplets in the air. Otherwise, I think it's not raining much. So it is dry soon, surely. If not, I mean, I could finish the Grand Prix on these tires. I'm maintaining a healthy 13-second gap to Verstappen as well. I thought they would be faster than that, considering how much of a gap they had before the pit stop. Oh, boo-hoo, DRS is disabled. I just hope it's fixed before the dry stint comes and we become able to use it. Tires are starting to go. It is starting to worry me a little. Tires are starting to go. Okay, there's a green flag. Anything? No? Okay, good. Thought there was a yellow flag somewhere. But not yet. Ooh, Verstappen is closing the gap now. Okay, it's starting to look like I might finish on these tires, man. Lap 33 and it's not dry yet, but I'm still maintaining a healthy gap to Verstappen behind me. And the tires feel okay. Despite being on like 55% wear. Verstappen is setting very fast laps.
Just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Call me tire wear king if I've managed to pull this off. Let's go. Let's see if it dries up in the next 2 or 3 laps. Alright guys, I'm about to finish a whole Grand Prix without a single pit stop. Here we go, final lap of the Grand Prix. Have a healthy 10-second gap to Verstappen behind me. And we're on 103 AI. We struggled a lot, at least I struggled a lot on 103 AI. As we maxed out the car. All the cars are maxed out on the grid. And I'm surprised, like, we're compensating for the difficulty. Like, I don't have the pace of the AI at 103 maxed out. But I'm compensating for it with strategy. A lot of strategy work. Here, let me show you guys. Scratching my nose. 103 AI. It is difficult on maxed out cars. Like, I don't have the pace that these guys do. I haven't even been able to successfully complete a sub 1 minute lap that like half the grid was able to do. So I definitely am supposed to be struggling here, but my strategy calls are what's helping me. I really expected Max Verstappen and Russell to overtake me about 10 laps ago because I'd worn out tires, but here I am, 9 seconds, 10 seconds up the road with 0 pit stops made during the race today. And here we go, in the wets. P1, what a drive. Last the first challenge complete.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
It wasn't always plain sailing today, but a very important win nonetheless. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, Crofty, this was won through an abundance of speed and an abundance of skillful overtakes. Inside, outside, cutting underneath, we saw it all today. And it's really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race, surely, that will satisfy the purists today, I think.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Yes, it has been an interesting Grand Prix. 0 pit stops and tire management at its best there. Yeah, call me Mr. Tire Management, because dang, I didn't expect myself to finish the Grand Prix without making a single pit stop. I was begging and begging for the dry stint to come, but we managed to pull off one of the greatest victories I think I've ever made in Austria.
After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to the Golden Boy. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
Yes, we are P1 by the end of the session. Last the first challenge completed. 22 starting, so P22 starting position, P1 by the end of it. Verstappen and Russell in the top 3. Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Perez, and Aiken round out the top 10 points finishers. Zhou, Raikkonen, Latifi, Schwartzman, Stroll, Eilert, Ticktum, Mazepin, Hamilton, Ocon round out the finishers, with Sonoda and Lundgaard not finishing the race today. If you guys take a look at the best laps, people have said I am in the slower part of the slower half of the grid, pretty much. 108.3, 108.6, 108.31 was the fastest by Sergio Perez. But yeah, I am in the 109s. There are a bunch of 108s in here, so I think I'm about mid-table, mid of the field pretty much, but I still managed to set incredible pace against Verstappen and Russell. I think that what the big deal was that Verstappen actually slowed down a lot, maybe like in the 110s, 111s at some point before the pit stop maybe, and I just kept pushing out consistent 109.2 laps, and that's why the AI struggled more than I did. So that is one of the reasons I think that I was able to be so successful, along with the tire management as well as the luck that I had. Standings wise, we extend the gap to 135 point gap between myself and Leclerc. Leclerc on 68, 1 point ahead of Norris. Sainz is on 60 with Verstappen just behind him by 1 point. 59 for Max Verstappen. George Russell 3 points behind him, Giovinazzi as well, etc, etc. Schumacher slowly climbing the table as he scores more points for the team, which is good for the constructor standings, which we will take a look now. 250 points to our name, 122 point gap to Ferrari, which I think is extending the gap. I'm not quite sure, but it looks healthy right now. Mercedes overtake McLaren, 1 point gap between the two teams. AlphaTauri is on 71, overtakes Alfa Romeo, who's on 59. Haas has scored 1 point today, I think. It was 4 before the race weekend, now it's 5, so good for them. Couldn't have asked for a better race today. Marvelous showing from the SU Elite Racing team. Claps all around. Fantastic car. Schumacher did well as well. He got 5th, which is very strong points for the team. We scored a total of 35 points over the race weekend, which is very strong, very solid. I would prefer a 1-2 SU Elite Racing, but we can settle for 35. I think that's a good number of points scored, and we are currently extending the lead in the constructors as well as in the drivers. So that is all good news. Yeah, I am surprised by my performance today. I didn't expect myself to be this strong with the tire wear, tire management, all that stuff. I didn't expect to finish a Grand Prix without a pit stop. That has been the most impressive thing, I think. I was expecting the tires to give way or really start losing grip around lap 26, 27, like 10 laps to go. But the tires felt fine. They were very good. I coasted a lot. I managed the tires, didn't put a lot of stress into them, and I think that's what really helped us extend the life of the tires until the end of the Grand Prix. Marvelous ending to the Austrian Grand Prix. Yeah, the safety car did help us, by the way. Early doors, there was a safety car. I completely forgot about that, but yeah, the safety car did help us manage our tires a bit. But hey, still managing to drive 36 or even 33 laps on the used Inters. Wow, I gotta give myself a round of applause, pat myself on the back. That was one marvelous run. Next up is the British Grand Prix around Silverstone. So that is going to be another difficult track because the player struggles a lot, but the AI does better. But hope you guys enjoyed this one at my semi-home Grand Prix, the Austrian Grand Prix. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe using the red subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload the next episode. There's more F1 2021, my team, and driver career mode content, as well as other gaming videos going up on my channel, so please be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much for your time and watching this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys at the next Grand Prix in the next video. Take care until then.